Facebook, what's up? What's up with y'all? I gotta get back used to going live. It's been, man, it feel like it's been about a year since I done went live. For real. But I was intending to go live yesterday, but I didn't get home till late. So I postponed it to the night. But we gotta talk about this, man. We really gotta talk about this because it's a lot going on with our people. It seems like the walls are closing in on us. All these nations, they done migrated over here, not just the Mexicans, the Hispanics. We talking about every nation, like Africans, Asians, East Indians, Arabs, all these people that migrated over here. And it's like they all coming against us. Now that they all over here, Trump sending the National Guard to certain cities, and they gonna send the National Guard to just about every major city, people, okay? Because our people are at war. The government is at war with our people. Not only the government, but the normal citizens of these other nations. They all coming against our people. That's what's going on, and we need to just accept that and embrace it. We are in a war. We are in a war against the world. It's us against the world. And not only that, people, many of our own people are with them. That's one thing I have learned. Being in this truth, you know what I'm saying? I learned that many of our people are with them. You know what I'm saying? Because one thing you got to understand is one thing that I know, man. In certain situations, if you not with a person, you against them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying, like, if I got a friend or whatever, in certain situations, bro, it's certain situations where, okay, I feel like you ain't got to be with me on this. I could be beefing with your cousin or something. Okay, I don't feel like you should have to be with me or ride with me for that. You know what I'm saying? This your cousin. You just stand on the sideline and don't get in it because you a real friend or whatever. And you try to mend it. You try to, you know what I'm saying? You try to keep the peace. But this situation our people in, if our people not for us and speaking for us, bro, they against us automatically, bro. That's the situation. The situation our people in, if they not with us, they against us. Period. It ain't no getting around it. That's the situation our people in. It's us against the whole world. You know what I'm saying? They got armies. We ain't got no standing army or nothing. They got police, chiefs, state troopers, all of this. You know what I'm saying? And obviously all these other races of people are not against our people. You got some who against like it's a lot of white people who speaking out against their government because they know their government wrong. They know their people wrong. It's a lot of people who will admit that we the people of the Bible. We the people of the book. It's a lot of white people out here who do videos, who will do a video on YouTube or Facebook and explain how we the people of God. We the people of the Bible. So it's not all people, but it's like the majority of them. They coming against our people, and I got some videos to show y'all to prove that we are at war with these folks. And it's not just the government. The government is the main ones behind this, and the government is emboldening these racist white folks who out here on the ground, these normal white citizens. The government is emboldening them to do certain things. Hold on one moment. I'm gonna take this. My bad. I was putting do not disturb on. But yeah, the government is emboldening these racist white folks to do things that they doing, and they gonna continue to do. One thing about putting the National Guard on the ground, they're right there giving these racist white folks a sign to do certain things to our people, okay? And they not gonna be held accountable, just like it was a hanging at that university in North Carolina. I think, you would think the government, you would think Trump would say something. You think the federal government would get involved. When something like that happened on the campus or anything, the federal government is supposed to run and get all the information, all the evidence, and they supposed to conduct but we can't even trust them though. But I'm just saying what should happen. You should not leave it in the hand of these racist cities, okay? And the first thing they claim is a suicide. Before the autopsy was even conducted, they claimed it was a suicide. You can't make it make sense. But I'm finna play this video. I got a couple of videos to play to show you how you got a lot of white people targeting us right now. Not just targeting us, but they targeting our youth and our children.
Tonight, a North Carolina man who allegedly vowed to shoot up black preschoolers has been caught by the FBI.
The suspect is 25-year-old Zachary Newell. Allegedly said he wanted to injure or kill 20 black children, among other violent and racist threats, in a comment on YouTube. Brian Trader's been following this from the Live Center. Brian?
Yeah, I'll show you where this is all happening. It's in Carteret County, down to the coast in Newport, North Carolina. According to the FBI, 25-year-old Zachary Newell on August 26th and 27th posted racist, violent comments on YouTube, including one where he said he planned to shoot up a preschool, injuring or killing at least 20 black children. On the 31st, Google reported that to the FBI, and then later that day, deputies in Carteret County confronted Newell, and they say at that point he admitted to making that comment. They executed a search warrant and took him into custody, charging him with a state charge of communicating threats of mass violence to an educational facility. No, he did not specify any particular preschool, and they say that he then posted bond and was released. Later that night, the FBI took Newell back into custody, and now he's facing a federal charge. If convicted, he could face up to 5 years in federal prison.
Name's going micro habit.
So here it is, a white man threatening to shoot up a black school full of children, threatening to kill 20 children. So this is what we dealing with, and we got to understand the government is emboldening this. The government is giving these people the right to do this to our people. When you send a National Guard talking about crime, when they say crime, they talking about sending the National Guard against our people. Crime has been on this earth since Adam and Eve, since Cain and Abel. Violence and murder has been on this earth since Cain and Abel. It's always going to be that way until Christ come down and change it. Okay, it's always going to be that way. So them sending the National Guard ain't got nothing to do with crime. It got everything to do with engaging our people. Okay, it got everything to do with emboldening these white racist people to come against our people. So our people gonna have to be safe. Okay, y'all gonna have to walk light out here, especially our women. Okay, and our men too, because you seen what happened to old boy at the university, got hung, and they claim this a suicide. Okay, they claim this a suicide, so they ain't looking for nobody. They ain't looking for no suspects. So most likely, whoever did it, because 9 times out of 10, man, ain't nobody hanging theyself, bro. Like why? Why would you hang yourself from a tree on a college university? Like, it makes no sense, man. But our people gotta start taking care of themselves and protecting themselves. And the main thing we gotta do is get right with the Most High. Because if you right with the Most High gonna protect you from things like this. And I already know that brother who got hung won right with the Most High. He won in the truth. You know, he following this American dream. See, these the people who not protected. Our people who steady following and chasing this American dream, y'all not protected out here. So if these people come at you, most likely it's gonna turn out bad. And that just is what it is. The Most High, he protect his, and that's a fact. So that's the key. We got to get right with the Most High. We got to start obeying them 10 commandments. OK, that's the first step that our people need to do, is get right with the Most High and start obeying them laws and commandments in that Bible, because that's the reason our people are in this situation. We turned away from the laws and commandments of God and started following the ways of these other nations. That's what happened to our ancestors. That's the reason they was on them slave ships. OK, And that's what the enemy don't want us to know. They just want us to go back to slavery and forward. They don't want us to go back to where we had our own land and everything. We was the top nation on the earth. They don't want us to go back there, because you go back there in this Bible, you're going to find out why we was on them slave ships, why we in this condition. And that's all we need to know. You figure out why, the cause, and you can fix it. We got to know why we in this condition we in. Okay, the Most High real. If we the only people on the face of the earth that ain't got no land, ain't got no standing army to protect our people, it's of God. It's something we did. Nothing. Don't nobody get punished for nothing. Okay, the majority of the people in prison, they in prison because it's things that they did. Okay, they offended in some kind of way, and that's what our people have done. And we got to stop it. We got to come back to the ways of the Most High. We got to leave this hood culture, this ghetto culture behind. And if you don't leave it behind, bad things finna happen to you. Because at the end of the day, all this stuff is happening is of God. Okay, the enemy doing it. But at the end of the day, the Most High is allowing these things to happen to us because he wants us to turn to him. Okay, and our people got to turn to the Most High so he can protect us and he can come against our enemies. That's why all these things are happening to us. Okay, it's a sign for us that we the people of God and we under a curse from him for disobeying his laws. And they give us this religion talking about his laws is done away with. Just believe in this white Jesus who don't exist. Christ in this Bible, the Jesus, the one who died for everybody's sins, is a black man. Okay, so the enemy has lied. They lie to keep us from understanding and knowing the truth about our history. Okay, the Bible is the world history. This Bible is the history of the world from beginning to end. Everything. If you want to know why something is going on this earth, all you got to do is go to the Bible. Okay, you want to know why our people in this condition, all you got to do is go to the Bible. Our people are the foundation of this Bible. Our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, them our ancestors. They responsible for this book, not the white man. When they enslaved us, they took our records. Okay. When they enslaved us, they took all our records, including this Bible and all the records of the history of mankind. I got another video. I got one more video because it's about to get real, y'all. Because we got to understand the enemy. What is white folks known for? White folks are known for lying. Just like our people, we known for crime. White folks are known to be liars. Okay, so this is what's about to take place. They finna do a whole lot of lying to demonize our people. Okay, a lot of these videos that y'all finna see, they not real. They lies, people. That's how the enemy work. That's how these white folks work. That's how they get down. And I'm not talking about every white folk, every white person. So, because I'm not racist or none of that, but I'm talking about them. They people are known for being liars. Just like our people are known for being criminals or whatever. It's just the facts. Okay, we got to understand who we're dealing with now. So I'm saying this so y'all won't be falling for everything. Okay, it's going to be videos out there that's just not going to be the truth, man. They finna make a whole lot of stuff up just to demonize us and make everybody so-called fearful of the black man. Okay, we going to be, cause just about this incident with the black man stabbing the white girl on the train or whatever. That incident right there. After that happened, like I'm walking in the restaurants and you out and about and people acting like they afraid of you. You know what I'm saying? And these racist people, okay? Cause they know the narrative that the government is trying to paint. So they out here acting like they afraid of us or something. It ain't nothing to be afraid of. Cause what they really doing, they trying to make us uncomfortable. That's what it's all about. Making us uncomfortable and making us a target where everybody targeting us for nothing, for something that so-called one man did. I'm saying so-called because that whole video, it was a lot of red flags in that whole video. Okay.
So there's been some updates with these two, and it gets much, much worse because it becomes blatantly obvious that they're trying to pull some more NSO setup type shit. As I always do, I'm going to run it back to the first video, and I'm going to stick around to point some things out.
So this guy just said he wanted to murder our baby as we were walking past, and now they're gonna under arrest. He said, "I'm gonna murder your wife and baby."
Yeah, he literally said that. This guy right there, when we're walking past.
So we're gonna press charges.
He said he wanted to kill our white baby. How sick can people be? This is disgusting. I'm completely outraged. You can't even walk down the streets of Washington, D.C. without people acting like this. Thank God we reported it to the police and they're dealing with the guy. I cannot believe this right now. Don't bring your kids down here. It's not safe.
Don't bring your kids to D.C.
Not safe at all.
Last night, while heading home from Joe's Seafood on 1500 Pennsylvania Avenue, 1 block from the White House, a black man approached my wife and my baby and I and said, "I'm gonna kill your white girl. I'm gonna kill your effing white baby." And he repeated it many times, and then he continued to call my wife a white B-word multiple times. And I had half a mind to stomp his head in, but instead I went to the Secret Service, which was a block away from us, and I told them what he had said. The man was subsequently arrested, and he has now been brought on charges by the U.S. Attorney General's office, felony charges for felony threats and hate and bias crime.
And also, we found out later that he had a knife in his pocket, so that was extremely terrifying.
So this is unbelievable. This shouldn't be happening in the
All right, so, and that's a video. They claim that this black man threatened to kill their child and his wife. Now this video right here is this black woman doing a reaction to the video, and she breaking down how they lying or whatever. I don't know if they lying or not. All I know, red flags when I see them. There's no video. Anybody with common sense to know, because everybody got their phone. Everywhere we go, we got these phones. All you got to do is take a couple of seconds to press record, and you can record the whole thing, people. Where is the video at? They want us to go on their words. No video. You know what I'm saying? So that's a red flag in itself, man. So most likely they lying until they bring out a video, because you can't tell me they ain't got no cell phone, no smartphone. Take about 3-5 seconds to whip it out, press record, and you record everything that man said. Okay? So here it is. This is what they gonna do, people. They gonna lie and try to demonize us as a whole. Because you know, if they say one black man does something, they try to blame all of us for it. You know what I'm saying? They target all of us, as if all of us out here doing these things. Just like what happened to the woman on the train. And then you can have a white person. It's getting so critical, people. Just like what dude named Charlie, he get murdered by a white man, and all of a sudden they still blaming us for that. What is going on where they trying to blame us for everything? What's going on, people, is we know we the people of Israel now. Okay, if we the people of Israel, that means we got a white race of people over there pretending to be us. They done stolen our whole identity, people. Okay? Do y'all not understand what that means? We the people of this book, people. This is all we got. Our identity is all we got. We have nothing else. We have no land. We ain't got no standing army. We have nothing, people, but our identity. And that's what we need to be riding about. We need to be riding about our identity. That's the only leverage that we got against the enemy, that we the people of God. Because they've been claiming to be the people of God this whole time, and everybody been riding for them. Oh, they the people of God. We got to protect them and this and that. But it's really us. So we got to stand on who we are as a people. We the people of the book. We can prove it, the Bible right here. There's no way they the people. It's 100% facts that we the people. And that's what we got to stand on. That's the only leverage we got as a people, is that we the people of God. Okay, they've been pretending to be us. They accumulated all this wealth, all this money on the strength of being us. That's the only thing we need to be talking about right now, man. The only thing our people need to be telling people is we the people of God. Okay, that's it. Okay, that alone, we already won. We the people of the Most High. We already won. We just need to stand on the truth. Okay? We got to stand for the truth about who we are, because that's the only leverage we got. We have nothing else, people. Do y'all not understand what that means? That we the people of, they give us land, they give us wealth and everything. Because you got to understand, if we the people of the Bible, this Bible, the greatest selling book ever, ain't no book sold more than this Bible. This is ours. Okay, this is ours. So all the money, all the sales should be coming to our people. That land over there that them white people claiming that's there, it's really ours. We got everything. We got everything we need if we hold on to who we really are. And the fact, it's the facts. And we got the Bible to prove that we the people. No one else can prove to be the people. Okay? Because this Bible states everything God's people gonna go through. What they look like. Their hair texture. All of that. We the only people. We the only people who've been scattered throughout the whole four corners of the earth. Been enslaved. We the only people that got this woolly hair. So that's what we need to be standing on as a people, man. Okay? Because we need land. We need our independence from these other nations. We need our independence from white folks. And I was thinking to myself, I said, man, really, in our reality, white folks need their independence from us. Because it's like they depend on us for a lot, man. White people depend on us for a lot. It's not no one way. It's not one-sided. This toxic relationship that we got with white folks is not one-sided, people. They need us too. I'm gonna stay a fact. They need us more than we need them. These are facts, people. These white folks, these other nations, they need us more than we need them. I know it don't seem like it because we ain't got nothing. But the fact is, we the people of God. And that means more than anything. Okay? And that's one thing they don't want us to know. They don't want us to have no leverage. If we don't know who we are, we have nothing, people. Okay? We have no self-worth. Okay? We got to know our worth. Okay? And if you don't know who you are, you will never know your worth. That's why we got to stand on being the people of the Most High. Okay? If you don't know who you are, you don't know your worth as a person. Okay? That's what's wrong with our people. That's why these other races treat us bad, because we don't know who we are. We don't know our identity. The Most High has given us our identity back. We the Israelites of the Bible. We Moses, Christ, we they people. Okay? We descendants of Christ, of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. We the descendants of the people of the Bible. Okay? And that's the greatest information we have ever received as a people. And that's going to be the greatest information we ever receive ever as a people. Because now we know our worth. Okay? We the people of God. So now people can't treat us any type of way unless you deny being the chosen people of God. And a lot of our people are denying who we are. Okay, a lot of our people are not representing us being the people of the Most High. When I found out, man, I was so excited. And when I had my first son, I had to do it. I named him Israel. My second son, I named him Zion. I had to do it. I got to put it on him because I know for a fact we the people, okay? Because I did all the research I could do to make sure we the people, because I'm not going to be around here saying we the people and we not. So these are facts, people. And that's the only leverage we got against these other nations, that we the people of the Most High. And if we the people of the Most High, ain't nobody effing with us. Okay? And we got to understand this. A lot of our people are evil. They of the world. So we got to understand, like, it's going to be like dude that got hung on their university campus. Most likely he was of the world. He was not a son of the Most High. Okay, meaning that he of the world. He reject the Most High. He reject the truth of who we are. These people are going to be used by Satan to put fear in the rest of us. Okay? That's what they're going to do. The people who refuse to come back to the Most High, our people, they're going to be used. They're going to be sacrificed and get hung or whatever to put fear in people's heart like me, which is not going to work because I know what's up. You know what I'm saying? They can't just come out here hanging anybody. Okay? It's certain people that they can do certain things to because they not of God. Okay? They of the world. So y'all got to understand that. You know what I'm saying? So don't be afraid to be who we are. Don't be afraid to say you a son of the Most High, you an Israelite, because you think somebody gonna hurt you because of that. You gonna be protected because of that. I guarantee you, anybody who claim to be a son of the Most High, claim to be Israel, I guarantee you they not gonna get hung. Okay, because we move different. Okay, we don't move like other people move. Okay. But I got another video, man. I'm finna go to this other video. This the last video. We at war, people, okay? And these videos prove it. I'm trying to add nobody. Cancel. Yeah, these videos prove that these white folks are at war with us. And when I say white folks, I don't mean all white folks. If you not like that, if you not racist, then don't put them shoes on, okay? This the last video.
Despite this world becoming a cold, dark, dangerous place, I think it's important that we all take a second to find a little hope in the fact that white men and black men can still agree on one thing. And that one thing is that neither one of us are going to be raising any black kids. Despite this world becoming a cold, dark, dangerous place, I think it's important that we all take a second to find a little hope in the fact that white men and black men can still agree on one thing. And that one thing is that neither one of us are going to be raising any black kids.
Okay.
Despite this world becoming a cold...
Yeah, put you on pause, white boy. Put you on pause. But we heard what he just said. And this Facebook, this Facebook video. So he claimed that we black men and white men can agree with one thing, that none of us are gonna be raising black children. Now what he mean by that, man, it don't matter what he meant by it. It's a threat. If you a black man, you feel it's a threat. Okay, that's what that is. It's a threat. I don't know what he talking about, but some of us black men are raising our kids. Okay, I think one thing about the enemy, they gonna underestimate us. That's what they gonna do. We've been down for so long, and we done been down for so long. They gonna underestimate us. They think that they think all black men are leaving their children behind, and that's just not the facts. Some of us are being fathers. I'm talking about real deal fathers. Okay, and at the end of the day, man, we got a problem as a people. Like, I've been said this. I had been said that these nations coming over here against us. And that's what they doing. And they done flooded this country. And that has emboldened these white folks. These other nations coming over here to help them. That's what they coming over here, to help them against us, because we know who we are now. Okay, they no longer dealing with niggas no more. They no longer dealing with thugs no more. They dealing with sons and daughters of God. That's who they dealing with now. Okay, so they need reinforcements. So that's why these other nations coming over here, the Asians, the East Indians, the Arabs, the Africans, they all coming over here because the white man need reinforcement, because we know who we are now. So they not just dealing with niggas and thugs and gangsters and homos no more. They dealing with true sons and daughters of God who following the right path, who following the commandments and laws of God. And that's a big thing to them. That's not for play. Okay, so these people not playing, because they know us coming back to who we are. That means everything to us. That really put an end to them. These people out here fighting for their life, for their kingdom. That's what they fighting for. Us knowing who we are is really a sign that their kingdom is falling, that they about to lose the kingdom of the earth. And we about to gain it. We about to be the leaders of the earth. That's a sign for them that we about to be the leaders of the earth. So they finna fight to keep the earth, to keep the rulership. That's what they fighting for, people. So this not finna stop. Y'all gotta understand this is a spiritual war, and it's gonna get physical. Okay? It's gonna get physical, but we don't need to be afraid, because we the people of the Most High. Now, if you don't want to accept we the people of the Most High, you got every reason to be afraid. Okay? But if you accept that we the people of the Most High and start reading this Bible for yourself, or at least allowing somebody to teach you. Like, I'm finna start doing teachings. I'm finna start going live at least once or twice a week. I'm finna get back on these lives, and I'm gonna start teaching the truth about who we are. And I'm gonna do a video about our history with white folks. I'm talking about the history, the biblical history of us and these white folks that they don't want us to know about. Okay, they just want us to focus on slavery and forward. No, we're going to go back before slavery. We're going to go back to our history before slavery. We're going to go to biblical history between us and white folks. Okay, I'm going to do a video about that. I'm going to do a teaching on that. Because our people, all we need is the Most High. We don't need nothing else. Okay, and that's not to say you go quit your job and just focus on the Bible. No, we can operate in this world and do right by the Most High too. Okay, we can do right by the Most High, respect the Most High, and still have a good time in our life. People act like getting right with the Most High, following His laws, is gonna keep you from having a good time in this world, in this life. It's not, people. You still can go out on a dinner date. You still can, you know what I'm saying? You still can do other things. Okay? So we're going to have to get right with the Most High. That's why all of these things, these people coming against us, because we know who we are. And that's a sign to them that we about to rise up as a people. And we about to get our rulership back. We about to lead the earth. Okay? We about to be the #1 people on the earth. All right? That's what's about to happen. Okay? Because it's time for us to be free, completely free, to get our independence from these other nations. We got to get our independence from these white folks and these other nations. Here it is. Our women have claimed independence from our men. Okay? This is what didn't happen. And we ain't even got independence from these other nations. And our women didn't claim independence from us. They messed up the whole family values. Family don't mean nothing no more in our community. And that's bad. But us as black men, we gotta be fathers. Before anything, we gotta be fathers, and we gotta protect our children, okay? We gotta have our children staying with us. We can't force no woman to do right. We can't force no woman to be who she's supposed to be. But we can be who we supposed to be as fathers. And we gotta do that. We gotta put ourselves in situations to where we fathers, and the children is staying with us. And we teaching them about who they are. That's all these kids need. They need to know who they are. Okay, biblical. They need to know they the Israelites. They Christ and them people. Okay. You know how great our history is, being the people of the Most High? It gets no greater than that. It gets no greater than that, man. Okay, so we got to teach our children. And it's, like I say, I teach my children. I read the Bible to my children. The Bible is on audio. All the black entertainers, I'm talking about Whitney Houston, Denzel Washington, Tyrese the singer, many black actors and entertainers got together and did the Bible on audio. It's an audio Bible, completely black people doing it on audio. I let my kids listen to it before they go to sleep and everything. And it got to the point where some nights I don't put the audio Bible on when they lay down and go to sleep. I go in the front, I lay them down, go in the front room. I forget to put the Bible on audio. I forget to put it on. 5 minutes later, they coming in there talking about, Daddy, can you put the Bible on, the word of the Most High on the Bluetooth speaker? They coming there telling me they want it on. You hear me? And it lightened my heart up. So, man, when they do that, like when they first did that, when they came in and told me to cut it on, man, it feels so good. You know what I'm saying? It feels good, man, to know that they won't want to hear that word. You know what I'm saying? They want that word. Because we need the word now. We gonna need the Most High as a people. That's one thing we gotta understand. We need the Most High. We don't need the lies. We don't need Christianity. We don't need Islam. All of that's of our enemies to keep us from knowing the truth of the Bible. The religion, Christianity, Islam, it's wrong. It's full of lies. The Bible is not, people. This our history book of the world from beginning to end. Our people are responsible for the history of the world from beginning to end. The world ain't even ended yet. So you talking about we got superpowers as a people. It don't matter what these other nations do. They could never be greater than us because of this record right here. This is our ancestors' records of the history of the world from beginning to end. And it ain't even ended yet. Okay? So I don't care what these people do, what they say. They could never be greater than us. They could never be superior than us. It could seem like because we don't have nothing, but in all reality, when you know the truth, we superior than all races. And that's the reason they keep on trying to destroy us as a people. They keep their foot on our neck. And this the thing. All we got to do is come back to the Most High. And that foot, we going to grab that foot and we going to throw it off our neck and we finna get down. The enemy not finna have no chance. Okay? They lost already, people. It just, are you going to come back to the Most High or are you going to stay in the lies and get punished with the enemy? Because the Most High going to be mad, angry at our people who don't return to him. Okay? Because right now, it's like, why wouldn't you return to the Most High? Like, it's nothing in this world for us. This our enemy's world. They hate us. Okay? They're making it very clear that they hate us. Okay? So we need to leave this world where it's at, come back to the Most High. And like I said, not talking about quit your job or nothing. We just talking about getting right with the Most High. Okay? And everything else gonna work itself out. The Most High gonna deal with this enemy. Okay? He gonna deal with them. But I'm finna let y'all go. I'm gonna go live tomorrow too. I'm gonna do a reaction to a video tomorrow. Y'all need to tune in for that. And this video, I know this video, it ain't 100 A1. I know I was kind of, cause I ain't been live in months. You know what I'm saying? There's been a lot going on out here, and I ain't been live in months. So, you know, I get better at presenting my information, cause it's been a while since I went live. So next time, tomorrow, I'll be better at doing what I do. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get more comfortable with going live, cause you know what I'm saying? This feel like a new thing to me, man. It's been a lot going on. It's been a lot going on, man. It's a lot of violence been taking place out here. And a lot of this violence got to do with that vaccine. Understand that the vaccines cause suicidal and homicidal thoughts. The vaccine do so much harm to the body. I'm telling you, and not just the new one. We talking about the flu, all of them. Okay, they cause mental illnesses. Okay, where you will have suicidal and homicidal thoughts. Okay, so we gonna see a lot of violence. Okay, from people, and a lot of it got to do with the vaccine, and that's just the truth. But y'all take care, be safe out there. Y'all be safe. Okay, because we are at war. Okay, you cannot get caught out of bounds out here. Try to stay close to home. Try to stay humble. Don't be out here doing things you don't supposed to be doing. Don't be places you don't supposed to be. Like I say, stay in bounds. Don't get caught out of bounds, because the wrong people catch you. That's going to be it. Okay? And most likely they not even going to jail for it, because we see what's going on. The police we ain't got no help, people. Okay? So stay in bounds. Do what's right. Get right with the Most High. That's the main thing. Get right with the Most High. Get in this truth about who we are as a people. Okay? That's the first thing that you need to do if you're not in the truth. Okay? Because that's our protection. Okay? We going to need the Most High, because it's us against the world. Don't be afraid that you need the Most High. Don't feel ashamed that we need the Most High. It's us against the whole world. Okay? We got to be thankful that we the people of the Most High, and we got to represent that. That's the only leverage that we got against the enemy. Okay? That we the people of the Most High. All right, y'all take care. Be safe.